The Myrland Times, bridging the gap with a sword on our back. My name is Adventus, and I will be your host and chronicler on the scene tonight. As this is our first show, allow me to tell you about us before we get to our special news report. The Myrland Times was established July 8th, 2023, and is currently based out of Vada. Our goal is to provide news and information from across Myrland to all its people. We want to connect people by sharing knowledge and perspectives you wouldn't otherwise get. Now on to our special news report. Reports recently came in that Lords of War, L.O.W, had acquired Sausage Lake Castle from Levia. Rumors were also circulating that a debt was still owed. We journeyed east from our headquarters in Vada towards the castle to get the facts from the owners themselves. However, when I arrived at the castle, I was not greeted by the owners, but instead uninvited guests who had stormed the courtyard. They call themselves Bad Company, a pretty fitting name given the situation. We first spoke to Reynard, a men-at-arms with Bad Company. This is what he had to say. And what was your name?
My name is Reynard. Not much. Came to get a story.
Better believe it. What's going on here?
Want to know? L.O.W bought this keep from Levia for 25,000 gold. We're here setting up a bandit camp on their doorstep. Been here every night all week.
Are you guys not fighting them anymore right here, or what's going on?
No, we're fighting. We just killed them and broken.
Oh, okay. I thought I saw a low person. Not being okay, yeah, I came to get this story from both sides of what's going on here. So what's your beef with them, and is it just for you guys just like a good fight, or anything deeper than that?
A little bit of all. So a lot of us are ex-Legion. This was Legion keep at one point, and then it got stolen. So it's less of the fact that someone else owns the keep, and more the fact that they've done nothing to earn it, and that they can't really seem to keep it or defend it. So we're just fucking with them until they pay us.
So I was aware Legion had it, and I know Levia got it. I never understood how Levia got the keep from Legion, though.
The upkeep on it was bugged out, right? No one could put money in, and we couldn't log the guild leader on in time to actually put money into the keep. So it decayed, and they took it over. They were supposed to sell it to Omerta, but someone in Omerta ratted it out to Levia, Nightmare, all them, so they were able to pay the keep before it even happened.
Saying the Vada tax system couldn't take your payment. I'm wrong. Records.
Right.
And then you guys lost the keep for that reason. I could see you could be kind of mad. So it's nothing really personal against Lords of War. Kind of a consequence of where they've set up shop now and the history you have with it.
Yep, they moved to our neighborhood, and they haven't really paid the HX yet.
I was hoping to get an audience with their leader. I don't know how possible that's if you guys are still having an active conflict.
I'll pop back into the chat that you're coming through. I think one of their people is standing at the gate, at the inner gate. They might let you into the keep. Alright, man. You're good to go. We're not gonna kill you.
Alright, thanks, guys. I forgot to properly introduce myself to everyone, but the guy we're about to meet is Lord Sloth. More on him later.
Hey. What's up?
Not much. Came to get both sides of the story here. I heard that they bought. I did confirm that they bought this, and I heard you guys are over here giving them some hell.
Yeah, I mean, we're here.
Yep. The nature of the beast.
Yeah, well, Sir Ronaldo knew who you were, and he knew that you were of the people, for the people, and the freedom of the press.
Right. I'm glad you guys appreciate that.
Yeah, this is Brea, one of our premier Italian members.
Okay.
Oh, they're shooting your horse, brother. Watch out.
Oh no.
Don't let him kill the
Yo,
freedom horse.
Lo, stop hitting his horse. The fuck?
The guy talking right now is L.O.W. I didn't get the chance to introduce myself, but I later caught up with him for comment. This is what he had to say. I said, please put your helmet back on. They probably can't see me from here.
We'll save you.
No, they can definitely tell it's you. They're just being quick.
Man, they're black loaded. They don't believe in freedom of the press, I guess.
No!
Oh! A million times this bitch murdered. Yes,
Hey, are you Italian?
I am not.
Well, you should be.
Well, I'm starting to wish I was. I mean, I like spaghetti, just as much as the
Oh,
next person.
okay, now we're talking. Okay. There's hope for you yet.
Yeah.
Brea's real Italian. We're a premier fishing Italian guild.
You guys fish on the lake here?
And Brazilian. We're also premier Brazilian.
Premier, Brazilian, and Italian.
Fishing guild.
Fishing.
ASMR.
Is that your cover for?
We joke about it a lot, but yeah, we do have Italians and Brazilians that we very much enjoy. No, no. But you gotta write, man. You gotta write in your paper. You gotta be like, you know, I was over here trying to interview everybody, and then L.O.W was trying to oppress you and the freedom of press.
I'll get to the
We
bottom.
valiantly
I'll
saved
ask
you.
him. I'll definitely ask him about the horse and see what they have to say about that.
Yeah. I mean, you'll have to talk to Bowden or somebody else sometime. If you
Yeah,
want
I'd
to do
love
like a
to.
real interview.
I would love to. I used to be a collective.
Collective like the guild or collective the alliance?
When the collective alliance.
Yeah,
I was
I
in
used to be in
integrity.
integrity.
Yeah.
Oh, I'm Almond. Probably don't.
Almond!
Yeah.
Dude, you sounded like Almond. Oh my god, dude.
Oh, yeah,
I would
that's
love
me.
to fucking talk to you. I love you, man. I want you to know that.
Yeah.
You were the reason I love that guild. And when you left, I didn't have the same feelings. I'm just telling you right now, I'm professing my love right now.
That's cool. Yeah, no, I'm here.
Bro,
There's Stanky Chan
I'm
right
so
there.
glad you're back. That's awesome.
Agony's in the guild. GT plays with us too.
Dude, we have asked about you before. We're like, what happened to him? Because I had my own like falling out, and I kind of followed in your guys' footsteps.
Yeah, I mean, Bowden's running the show, and we got Integrity, Legion, and Draco, and, you know, even people from Levia and Carney that all just play.
Yeah, I respect I love his no bullshit shot calling style.
Yeah, you'll have to come and do an interview or something sometime, and I'll attend.
Okay, thank you for the. Yeah, I would love to. This is
And,
this is a great surprise because I swear when you
Is
first
it?
started talking, I was like, dude, fucking Almond, there's no way that guy just like
That's always gets me. Everybody always says I sound the same. I'm using the same headset though.
Yeah, dude, you made that guild for me though, because you kind of cultivated an atmosphere when I talked to you and whenever we did
What the fuck
events.
does that mean?
It's just like, I don't know. You're a good leader. I don't know.
My wife told me I'm very inclusive.
I guess that's what it is. And you look out for people. It's like you feel welcome. You're welcome.
If you're ever done playing Paperboy, you can always join Bad Company.
I'll have to keep that in consideration. I really want to see where this plays out, and if I get too involved with the guild, that'll kind of deny me access. You know, he is willing to talk.
For sure. We have homies that just hang out. No
Yeah.
pressure. But I gotta 10 bags of stuff.
Yeah, I
We're
understand, bro.
in the middle of
Man,
griefing these
great
guys.
seeing you. I will be
Yeah,
in the
it's
Discord.
actually nice to hear some nice things from people sometimes.
Cool, man. Yes, we will be talking for sure. I would love to hear your story. I will say that.
Yeah, absolutely. Just get out of here. Go.
It's too dangerous. Okay.
Okay.
This is Adventist from Myrland Times. Alright. They let me in, so I'm like outside of the castles. This is
Slash drop.
Danny Fenyon. I don't know how to say it. Anyway, I'm mentioning because he's actually the leader of Morincar Royal Guard, a pretty big guild that is part of Black Lotus Alliance. Oh, I'm here for an interview. I've been invited by the Lord
Drop.
Commander.
Drop.
Hold on,
Drop.
I'm working on it.
Hey man, look, don't mind what's going on.
I'm dropping it. It's dropping.
Bro, I was just playing. You didn't have to drop your.
Hey man, someone holds a sword up to me. I'm gonna listen to everything they say. Anything come of that fight out there? I guess not. My patience had finally paid off because I now had an audience with Lord Commander Cam, leader of the Guild Lords of War, and self-proclaimed King of the Lake.
Yeah, I'm down for it. So my side job is I'm a musician and I headline a ton of shows. So
Okay, so you have no issue.
yeah,
You like being the center of attention.
yeah, I'm usually the quiet dude, but it is what it is.
Well, yeah, you slapping a bass?
Well, I play the bass and I'm the lead singer.
Oh,
So
nice. Called it though. Let's start with some introduction. I'll start with myself. I'm Adventus. Times. That.
yeah.
A little history about myself. Let's see, about over a year and a half ago, I came to Knave. I joined a guild called Integrity. I was with Integrity for about 7 months. I became a second in command officer or account. I didn't really have any authority in that position. We really just carry out the will of the higher council. And after that, I joined Brigands for a month. I left Nate. That's pretty much.
Yeah, so when I first started the game, it was like the day of launch. I ended up making a guild with me and my family members. There's about 7 of us that play, and I was the leader of Deity out of Vada. And yeah, we rolled around Vada for a while. Integrity was like one of our good friends out there. And that ended up falling through with Legion and all that. I don't really know what happened, but there was some bad blood for a minute. And actually now we're all in a big alliance together. We're Black Lotus. I'm running low. My cousin, he wanted to play this game, and I was away for a few months, so I came back. I was like, man, I'll play, but I'm not gonna be the leader or nothing. I'm out playing music. So, but no, I'm the leader now. So
It happens like.
yeah.
You have to find that sometimes people that don't want to be the lead. Best lead.
Yeah.
Speaking of which, what do you think makes? Because you referred to yourself as King of the Lake.
Right. See, I am for the people. I'm the king of the people. No, but the RPK guilds around this area, if you're a new player, you can't safely travel around here, you know? Like, that's not cool. We want to make this a safe environment, especially when TC comes out. We want to have a good community out here. We want to have people come visit. So, I think that's a good quality in me.
And a safety zone to help.
Yeah. Hopefully, that's the plans.
So what you're saying is this for all citizens, not just
All citizens of Knave.
anyone who's not doing any wrong will be safe.
Yes, and I think that's the way with a lot of our alliance. MKRG out to the east, my daughter, and Integrity to the west. We hold 3 keeps currently in our alliance. There's.
I was gonna ask you about your neighbors. So you got a pretty close knit zone here, allies.
Yep. We're rocking strong out here from Mornker to Vada and a little past. So we'll see what's to come.
So how did you come to be king of the people? So were you chosen by the people? Were you like encouraged by them to become the leader? Is that what? That's something kind of alluding.
Yeah, so this guild was formed by me and a couple of my family members. Like I said, I didn't want to be any part of the hierarchy. I just wanted to hang out, but it just kind of worked out that way between us. We've been about a solid 20 core since we've started. The new players all enjoy it, so
you became king, and then once you bought this castle, that's how you became king of the lake. Is that correct?
yeah, I'm Lord Commander of L.O.W, Lords of War. My kid is restless.
I understand. I got 2. It was on my own. So we've gone over. Have we gone over threats in the area? I mean, obviously, bad company, right? You got some bad blood there.
Yeah,
Can you tell me
I
your
just think they
side?
don't like
What's-
their new neighbors.
Okay, so they were here first. Is that what you're saying?
Yeah, they were here first.
So you guys moved. What was your familiarity with the area before you bought this castle? When did you buy this castle first?
I want to say about a week ago. I've been away on a business trip, so that was kind of stressful doing all this as I'm away
Okay.
and trying to take care of things. We've just been steady farming, so we haven't really been doing much activity, especially with my low FPS out there. But yeah, we got it a little over a week ago, I think.
Like if you had to estimate how much time you spent, how much time do you think you spent?
Oh man, months.
Months.
We have fishermen. We have a lot of fishermen in our guild, and they can get like trinkets and sell them for like 900 gold, like more. And yeah, that's a great income is fishing. So,
Okay.
but a lot of months of starting our first stronghold, then starting our first couple strongholds and buildings around it, and then
Around this
leading up to
area?
this. No, they're a little spread out.
Okay. Okay.
Yeah.
I'll just. All right. Obviously, you don't have to tell me where all your assets are.
Right.
So yeah, that's. So did you, like, break the bank, so to speak, when you bought this, or did you make sure you got a deal or enough that you built up enough of a war coffer?
So yeah, we didn't break the bank. I don't feel like we got a great price on this. We obviously had to keep enough money back for all the crafting tables, the anvil, all that kind of stuff. But if you look at the keep, it don't have the second tier on it yet. So
That's a lot of resources, gold to.
yeah,
So you
that'll.
think you're gonna go straight into upgrading that, or are you gonna give yourself a little breather, or what's the deal with that?
I could see us tier 2ing it sometime in the recent or sometime soon.
Now, I understand you don't want to disclose how much that is, and I just want to say when I came in, Bad Company was there, and they told
Mhm.
me a price, and I just want to run it by you, and you can say it's accurate or no comment. What's 25,000 gold? Is that accurate?
That rings a bell. Yeah, that's pretty cheap, huh?
That's not. I guess that's not bad for a guy. Well, how much would you pay for a castle? Like, what's the max price you would like?
Oh man. I mean a castle. I feel it should go for like 50 or 60K. You know?
Okay, so you definitely feel like you.
Oh yeah, we got a deal.
Do you know why Levia wanted to sell the castle?
Yeah, they're holding multiples. I don't feel they can hold all of them simultaneously during TC.
They're holding multiple keeps right now.
Oh yeah, they're holding the one up in near Kranesh and a few others. Let me see here.
Okay, so that means there's a lot of information that's outdated as far as like who, what castle.
Yeah, that other guy that was here, I think he told you drop loot or whatever. It's kind of funny.
Yeah,
But
Danny or whatever his name was.
yeah, he holds the keep to our east. He's in our alliance, Black Lotus.
Other high-ranking members of L.O.W would soon join our chat, while still being in other parts of the castle. They achieved this via two horns connected by a ridiculously long rope made from hemp fibers. They call it a horny phone. I was also informed that engineers are working on a ropeless version. Amazing!
So I am Murlon. Callie, send me as a death row, Dreadner,
What am
whatever
I
you want to
known
call me.
as?
Merlon. That's who
Merlon.
I play on the most. So I just have the other accounts fishing, extractor, things like that, you know.
Okay, how do you think things will change in this area now that you can? How they were.
Honestly, there's only a few groups that operate out of this area right now. And I think they're making it kind of difficult for blue players to come out here. Hopefully, we can make that stop and we can start pulling some other groups in. But besides that, I don't think much is going to change.
Question off of that then. What is your vision for this castle and like the surrounding? Like your dream of like what you can.
Yeah, like I said, I want to have a community out here. I want to have multiple guilds, even if they're not allied with us. I want to have them out here and hanging out, you know?
Oh, like smaller guilds, like independent individuals, like can kind of just like live out of.
Yep. And I've already made a lot of friends, and they want to come out here. So hopefully we'll start getting some settlements down.
You're basically anti-RPK.
Well, you see, opportunities can arise, right?
Ah, okay.
You see a player coming out of the jungle.
Yeah. Go on.
I would say that we don't attack people that we don't have beef with already. Like if we see an ungilded guy, we approach them. Hey, how are you? Are you new? You know, do you need help with something? You know, why are you down here? What are you doing, etc. You know,
Yeah,
we try to
you gotta hassle him a little bit though. You see a guy
Yeah.
coming out of the jungle with large horse bags,
Yeah,
you gotta
you-
stop
you
and be like,
know.
"What are you doing, man?" Like, and then if he's kind of a dick, you can kill him.
Yeah,
Like, how are you gonna deal with bad company? You're hoping to like, kind of smooth that over time, or
Oh no, I'm not. Bad company is a non-factor for us and for the alliance. We're not worried about them at all. If we're getting sieged, the whole Black Lotus alliance is coming. Every single one
every
of them.
single one of them.
so we can kind of go more in the alliance here. Then, what like do you think is like the thing that like ties this?
Loyalty, man. Just loyalty. That's the number one thing. And you got to be there for each other.
How do you foster that? Are there any like ideologies, philosophies that kind of unify you together? You know, like what
Kind of like what we're doing out here. So like RPK guilds making it unplayable for like the blues or random small guilds. You know, you got
So everyone in this
you got to
Black Lotus
fight for the
Alliance
little man.
is all about that.
Yeah,
Okay.
yeah,
That's
yep.
good, because speaking from experience, you need a lot more than a common enemy to tie an alliance together. How do you recognize and promote members?
In our community tab, I have a promotions channel, and in this channel, you can go from a warling, and after a month of being a warling, we have a council. If you get the majority vote from the council, you become a member. After becoming a member for like 2 months, majority vote from the council, you can become a baron, and so on and so forth. You can get up to Lord Council, Lord, High Lord. High Lord has been with us for over a year, and we actually have a High Lord. His name's Ashia. He's a great, dedicated player.
Very knowledgeable with information. Anything that you want to know, basically, you can go ask that guy. He knows a lot.
Ashua, you said?
Yeah,
Ashia,
Yep.
Ashia.
Calling out Ashua. Great
Oh
guy.
yeah. Great guy, the best.
I decided to take them up on the offer and ask that guy a question, which you can see on the screen now. As you can see, Asho has become so helpful that answering questions are as natural as breathing for him. He doesn't even realize he's doing it anymore. He was also kind enough to share some words of wisdom with new residents of Nave. Don't overvalue your gear. With a good guild, gear is easy to replace. Ashua, High Lord of Lords of War. Now back to the interview. Who's your best fighter?
I'd have to say myself. Nah, I'm kidding.
We got Cam, and then we got Renuzor. That I
Ren
think.
User. Yeah, I'd say Ren User is probably our best fighter.
You go
better
toe
than
to
me.
toe
For the
with him.
title. Is that what I'm hearing?
Oh, we do a few times here and there. You know, it can go back and
It
forth.
just depends. You know how it is. If they're using one hander and a shield, you know, or if they're using two hander, you know, who's the best with which weapon? You're saying, you know. But I think they're both very good fighters. They're both they're not scared to jump in and get the fucking kill and kill some people, man. They're ready. They're ready for blood, and once you see them two on the field and you try to hit them and they're always parrying, it's like
It
fuck,
could be
man,
like a
go
morale
get somebody
thing too
else.
for the rest of your troops. You know,
Yeah.
I'd say Ren User is our top fighter. Yeah.
There's a lot to be said about you know, dueling versus like real world battle, because
Absolutely, man.
that, you know, you can win a one-on-one fight all day, but you put
Oh yeah.
I
Completely different situation.
honestly don't like 1v1ing. I really don't.
It
And you
ain't
go
the
to
same.
towns like Fabernum and you're talking to people, they're like, yeah, fight me. And I'm like, dude, like, I do group battles. They're like, yeah, but you can't beat me. Like, man, catch you outside. How about that?
It's a social. I find it to be more of a socializing thing. It can help you kind of fine tune your mechanics.
hmm
It is like a small part of the equation.
Yeah.
Piece of the equation. That's good you guys recognize that because you never know. Some people might put too much weight on it, and then you have your whole guild just 1v1 training all the time. Get into a fight and you wonder,
Yeah,
why are we
you're
losing all
like.
these fights for? Because it's not the same. You put me in a 1v1 with somebody, especially right now, fucking, I haven't fought in a while. But, in the past when I was more, well-oiled, where you put me in a fight with, most experienced players, I'm not going to win. But you put me in a duo or something like that, and you keep adding people in, you're going to find my team going to win more because I know how to work with people.
Yeah, you're a team player.
Calls, or I know how to play off of people.
And that's another thing I like about our guild is their weapon choices. We got a lot of people not running like the meta two-handed swords. We got axe users, two-handed mauls, spears, a whole assortment of things.
Playing non-meta can throw people.
You say you get one spearman aggroed on an enemy and he's stabbing. That leaves room for someone else to come in and do a side swipe or an overhead. And if you both swing at the same time, you're probably going to get a hit in.
All that talk about combat made me want to be a better fighter, so I tried to find Rinuzor's weakness so I could take his place as best fighter. I asked Rinuzor what he feared the most, and he said silence. And we haven't spoken since. Thankfully, he provided this quote before I gave him crippling anxiety. Sorry, don't really have any combat tips for you. I usually just get wasted and fuck shit up. Renuzor, Baron from the Lords of War. We return to the interview.
Yeah.
So, are there any types of players that you kind of avoid recruiting?
People that are in different guilds.
Yeah.
I'm dead serious though. You find a lot of people. Yeah, they're like, oh,
Yeah, they
I
have
want to
I have this
join.
character in this
Yeah.
guild. I have this character in this guild. Yeah, you don't want a whole lot of that now.
A concern of like inciting?
It can be brought up as a concern, yeah. So we tend to avoid
Get
it.
a little weird, It's like, who are you fighting for?
Who are
Unless
you?
you're in
Yeah,
so
who
many
are you playing
guilds-
with?
Unless you're in the same alliance, then I could see that. But even then, alliances don't always stay together. Anything beyond that, though, like red flags or anything, just kind of like types of people.
The only people we avoid are like the known RPK solos, such as Enemy and then Excrement.
Yeah, excrement, man. Oh my god.
Have they tried
Yeah.
joining your guild?
Yeah,
Oh, yeah.
dude,
So if we
listen,
get some freshies in the guild, right, and then they get bumped up to recruit, to add their friends, and they can add in people that aren't supposed to be added, people that sit in towns and like shoot down arrows and try to harass people. Like they can get pulled into the guild every once in a while, you know. It hasn't happened in months and months and months, but when it did happen, it was kind of funny.
Oh, my game crash.
So do you have guild members, or do you just play strictly by yourself?
I just started this project about 2 weeks ago. I'm not against like having staff, but it's very similar to running a guild. Like I would have to vet people properly, keep my reputation.
Yeah, you wouldn't want somebody to join the guild and be like, "Oh, I'm gonna go kill all these people." You're like, "No, man, we're a business, bro. We're running a business here, man." You hope that you get people that are similar to you because you've been doing a very, very nice job at this.
Well, I'm glad you're enjoying it. I'm enjoying it. I was tossing around the idea of doing this completely in character. I would like have a conversation with a person and be like, "Hey, we don't mention anything about like
Yes.
outside the game. Like it's not
Yep.
exactly like role play, but you're kind of just like omitting like the real world. So you
Yeah.
just like because in a lot of ways when you play this game, you are kind of role play. Even if you're not really like pretending to be a character, you
You
role
play
playing
for
to a
hours.
degree because you invest so much time and you can actually lose everything you do. There's a lot of risk.
Yes.
So you start to really take it seriously, and when you are delegating, when you're having diplomacy with people and interacting with them, it's borderline RP. Even if people try to joke on RP, by playing this game, they are RP.
Yeah.
MMORPG.
That's just that's an opinion, but
I definitely agree, man. You put so much time and effort into this shit, like fuck.
like you get deep in it. Like the more you go, the more you become this character. There we go. I should have asked you to take the helmet off. There we go. Man, was I thinking?
The face.
Gotta add a personal touch, man.
The face behind the voice.
So you're in a metal band, I take.
Oh, rock and roll.
Dude, listen, the other day, we had him and his brother play some music for us all, and they went live on the thing, and everybody could see it. And there was like maybe 10, 15 people of us in there just chilling, listening to them play like all of their songs. They're making a CD, man. It's gonna be badass.
Making a CD, man.
Hell yeah,
Bro, you should honestly have a show for everyone.
that'd be, dude. If you get on the
No
Mortal
pressure, but
Discord.
that would be dope.
I'd
The
do
Mortal
it, man. I'd do
Discord,
it.
and you start playing on that shit, and I'm like, yo, there's someone playing in like the general chat. No, there's someone playing on there. That'd be cool.
Things like this are gonna draw people to you because you're giving them something other people guilds aren't.
Right, and we're here to have fun. We're here to win doing it, but we're gonna have fun.
What's a memorable moment in?
Oh yeah, I do have one.
All right, let's hear it.
The first time our guild went really, really deep into the GK Riser dungeon, and we were having fun. We had a low-level spiritist with us at the time, Callie Myrlon. He's in chat with us, Lord Commander. Two of our dudes died. It was pretty fun, and we sat there for like over an hour. He was trying to res these guys.
Hey, my spiritualism was at 83 out of 100. And
Yeah.
that's like the minimum at 80.
So
is what you can do.
anyways, he figures it out. He pulls one back from the dead. Almost instantly, right after he pulls the second one back from the dead, we're like, sweet, let's go. We get like almost all the way down to the boss room, and we're like, wait, there's Rizars in front of us. Why aren't they chasing us? Right? It's like this weird lip thing there. And we're like, I don't know. Well, let's keep going then. We keep going. All of a sudden, there's 30 Rizars on us, and we're dying laughing as we're running out of this place. There's people coming from behind us trying to PvP us, and we're telling them run and laughing over the voice comms.
Oh my gosh.
They kept coming. I swear to you, it was not 30. It was
Yeah, they
more
were going
than 30.
through the walls.
And they
everything.
were everywhere, bro. And it was right at the boss to where there was like 15 to 20 packed up right there, and then like there was so much more when you
people
walked
were
back.
taking wrong turns and they'd get stuck and it was dead ends, and
Did
they
you guys
were
make
just
it out alive? It sounds like
a few of
No,
us
I-
did.
journey.
A few of us did.
I walked to the left as there was a horde on them, and I laughed my ass off sitting down as there was like 15 to 20 on them running after them, and the rest came after me, and I died. But I was having a good time, so it didn't matter.
Yeah, that was probably one of the most
It was
memorable
hilarious,
moments.
man.
That was
It was
good.
hilarious.
You never
Yeah.
know what's gonna happen.
Shit, if you ever want to have a fun time, definitely go to Vada and meet up with your friend Crank One Hessler. Okay, he will take your horse from you, and he will leave you horseless.
I can honestly say Crank's never killed my horse.
Really?
He's been nice to you.
Well, I've spoken to him a few times, and he's usually never said anything crazy. I don't know what.
Man, if you could get an interview with him and get some stories off of him, you would definitely have a good time because he's pretty funny and he makes me laugh all the time because he says, "Who the fuck can play on two at once?" And he firebombs the bank in Vada and he's like, "Ha ha ha!" And it's so funny because that's what I look for and to laugh at shit like that. It's too funny.
Well,
It's sad, but it's funny.
you live in Vada for 7 months, and it's like it's funny at first, but then after a while.
Oh yeah.
That's
it'll
how
be
Morin
sad.
Kerr is. Yeah.
it's
Yeah,
like,
that's
it's
how
funny,
Morin
it's
Kerr
funny
is.
every once in a while, but then it's like if it's every day, you're like, fuck.
I know.
Live in constant fear.
Yeah, you never know. Yeah, he's never killed my horse. I've killed his horse a few.
Nice.
One day though. I'm not gonna lie. I used to be a shoot first ask question.
And that's how you gotta be in this game sometimes, man.
It's sad because
More than sometimes.
most of the time you try to be friendly with people, and then you're like, hey, and then they just start killing you, and you're like, fuck, man, I should have shot
And
first.
now your
man."
HP's halved and they
Yeah,
have the
and you're like,
advantage.
fuck.
There's been
You're
no,
better
you
off
never know.
shooting
That's what I
first.
like about it. Sometimes you just decide to be friendly.
Yeah.
Works out and you make a friend. Other times you decide not to be friendly. You get a crazy ass battle. Who knows where it's gonna play out?
Yeah, I made a new friend. Just yesterday? I was running from Fab to Kindred, and there was this guy in the fields, and I was kind of avoiding it because I didn't know how many there were. I'm like, you know what? I'm gonna run straight at him. I run straight at him and stop. He don't see me. I'm like, yo, bro, are you there? And he's like, oh yeah, what's up, man? And we just sat and had a conversation for like 3 minutes.
Yeah, I love the tension in this game. I love politics. Not real world politics.
Yeah.
Just the fake ones. Just the video game politics.
Yeah, I can
It's
agree
just-
with you on
It's
that.
just really interesting watching it all play out. Like everyone has their own ideas of what right and wrong is, and they play out in this like they would in real life.
Right, and both sides can technically be right to themselves.
There is no right or wrong.
Right.
Well, I think that's all the questions I had. I don't know. Did you guys have any questions for me?
Yeah, I asked a lot of mine that I had already. I wanted to know if you mainly had people and stuff like that, and I think that that's pretty cool. That if you do want to get somebody, that you look to have somebody that's not gonna just be an asshole and shit, try to fuck up what you have going. You know what I mean? You'll have a good reputation going, and this stuff that's going on will go on for a while for you for sure.
Yeah, but whenever you're done, Advent, we have a little going away gift for you whenever you're done.
Oh.
I wouldn't call it a
okay.
gift. We have a little going away thing.
Are you gonna send me home, Nevada?
No.
All right. Well, let's see what this is.
All right. Yeah, we were. Yeah, go ahead and tell them, dude. Just say it. Say it. Everyone. Goodbye. No, just me.
Yeah, Cam killed my horse, guys.
Why did you do that?
I'm sorry, homie. I didn't know it was yours.
That's going in the video, by the way. I'm not leaving that out.
No!
Oh, a million times this bitch murdered. Thanks for watching the Maryland Times special report from the world of Knave. I enjoyed the experience, and I hope you did too. I learned a lot during this process, and I look forward to applying that knowledge to my next trip to Knave. When I do return, maybe I'll take Almond up on his offer. I could catch up with him and the rest of Bad Company. Hopefully I also get to speak to their leader Bowden, so I can learn as much about their guild and history, and what it's like to be a mercenary. If you have any stories or rumors you would like me to follow up on, let me know in the comments below, or you can just DM me. Also, if you'd like your guild to be able to receive a direct transmission from the Myrland Times, invite me to your guild's Discord. Who knows, your guild might even be featured on a future broadcast. This has been your host and chronicler, Adventus, signing out.
Advent. Come in, Advent. Come on. You can't go radio silent on me at a time like this. Your first report is due in less than an hour.
Margot, you worry too much. It's uploading now.
You shouldn't say things like that, especially not after what happened last time.
That was different. I had a handle on things. If you hadn't...
No, Advent. You knew the rules going in, and you broke them anyway. You almost jeopardized everything we've been working towards by going rogue and getting directly involved in their affairs. If I hadn't pulled you out when I did, it would have cost us a lot more than you spending a year off planet. And if Titus ever found out what you tried to do, then he would...
Titus isn't gonna do anything, because he's a million miles away, and he isn't gonna find out. Margot, I appreciate the concern and all, but I've got it under control this time. I promise. Hands-free approach, just like we discussed.
Okay. I'm trusting you. Now get some sleep, you big idiot.
Yeah, whatever. You too.